For finding the area of each figure, we're going to first have to use our formulas. So for area of a triangle, we would have 1/2 base times height. Your base in this case would be 4, and your height would be 8.7. So if we multiply 1/2 of 4, that's 2, and 2 times 8.7 is 17.4. Okay. So let's just double check. Okay. For the second one, you have area is base times height, and the base is 13.2 times the height, which is 6. And if I multiply those together, we get 79.2 miles squared. Then for 26, we have area equals 1/2 times the height times the sum of the bases. So the height is 4.1, and then base 1 and base 2 would be 3.5 plus 6. And I would definitely add your bases first. So 6 plus 3.5 is 9.5 times 4.1. That gives me 38.95 divided by 2 gives me 19.75. Now, in this direction, it doesn't say to round to anything, but we know that at the very beginning of the assignment here, round your answer to the nearest tenth. So I'm going to go ahead and round this to 19.5 inches squared. For number 27, it says that we need to find the surface area and the volume. And so I would go ahead and label my length, my width, and my height. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the two different formulas for surface area and volume of rectangular. So for the surface area, I would do 2 times length times width, 2 times length times height, and then 2 times width times height. Then for the volume, we would do length times width times height. So now it's just a matter of plugging all my numbers into the equation and solving. So L is 21, W is 7, okay, so now I would go ahead and multiply each part. So 2, 21, and 7 multiplied together equals 294. 2, 21, and 15 equals 630. And 2 times 7 times 15 is 210. If we add the 3 together, we get a total of 1,134 centimeters squared. For the volume, you are just multiplying your length, your width, and your height. And we get 2,205 centimeters cubed. Okay, for 29, it asks you to find the surface area of a regular pyramid. So the surface area formula is 1/2 LP plus big B. Please note that this part right here is your lateral area. So for surface area, 1/2 times the slant height, which is your L, is 17, times the perimeter of the base. So since this word is regular, we know that all sides are equal in a regular polygon. So this square makes all of these 14 all the way around. So to find the perimeter, I have 4 sides at 14 feet each. The area of the base is a square, so you would do 14 times 14. So for the surface area, 17 times 4 times 14, 952. 14 times 14 is 196. Now, we do have to take half of this particular number for the lateral area portion of this, and we get 476. Add the 196, and we have a total of 672 feet squared. Okay. In number 30, the volume of a cone, our formula for the volume is 1/3 pi r squared times h. R is 8. The h, we have to find that. So to find the h, we're going to have to do Pythagorean theorem here. So we've got 8 squared plus h squared equals 17 squared. Square root both sides. H is 15. Okay, so now I'm going to work out h squared, and I get 64 times 5 divided by 3 and then we're timesing that by 1/3, which means you're really dividing it by 3. So I get 35.5 repeating. Oh, hold on. Let me take that back. So 320 divided by 3 is 106.6 repeating. Then we times that by 3.14. And we get 334.93 repeating, so 0.9 centimeters cubed.